Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make longer phrases and still keep your ability to input 16th notes with your step input. So just as an example, let's select kick drum and we're going to just do a little 4 on the floor. Let's say I want to add a 4-y and the of the 4 to come back around to the first kick. So this is just one bar, so it's just going to do that every time, right? My first instinct is to hit track and shift, turn that into a 2-bar phrase, but what ends up happening is it turns your 16th notes into 8th notes and slows the entire thing down by half. So you'd have to actually input all of these. Instead of thinking of these as 16th notes, now they're 8th notes. And you don't really have access to the E and the of a quarter note anymore. At least not as a step input. So if I try to add this note here, it doesn't give me the of the 4th quarter note. So let's go back to 1 bar and get rid of these extra notes because these are 16th notes again. But I only want this to happen every 2 measures, or every 2 times through. So we're going to use a step component called trigger spark. To assign that, we're going to hit shift. We're going to select the step that we want to only hit every other time. And then this is our trigger spark. Now that this is blinking, it's letting you know that it accepted this. The solid number is the time through that it's going to leave out, and the blinking number is the time through that it's going to hit. If you hit 2 again, or if you hit 2, it's going to make it go through on the first one and skip the second one. So you want it to happen every 4 bars. It's going to wait until the 4th bar to hit and leave these out. If you hit 4 again, it's going to hit on the first one. Basically, just cycle through these and find which pattern you want it to actually work. Any of them that are blinking, it's going to hit. Any of them that are solid, it's going to skip. So I'm just going to have it do on the... I want to do it on every other bar to show you something else. So now... So we're still working with 1 bar, but if you're listening to it, it sounds like 2 bars. Let's add a fill as well. So let's do a doon doon doo doon doo doon doo doo doo. But we only want this to happen every 4 bars for this example. So I'm going to hold shift, select this, and select this, and then trigger spark 4. So now it's going to go dun, 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 dun. So now we just took 1 bar and turned it into an 8-bar phrase, just using 1 step component, the trigger spark. Let's go over to our hi-hats and let's do that one. Now, a real common effect is this well, they call it multiplier on this. So let's just use this as an example. These are just the different values for how fast you want it to go. Let's just do doubles. Come on. Okay, but now, also just, if I didn't already mention it, when you hit shift, these light up green just to indicate that there is a step component assigned to them. And then when you select the ones that have step components assigned to them, they light up which step component they have in common. So let's hit shift, select these, and then we're going to do component spark, which is this one. We'll hit this, and same deal with the trigger spark. The blinking one is the one where it's going to hit, and the solid one is the one where it's not going to hit. So let's do every 2 for these. Yeah. Cool. We can also add every 4 bars. We can kind of do this little effect with. Let's do these 4 and do that. But let's also add another component to it. Well, let's do this every 4. And then we'll take these 2 and add a ramp up. And then we'll take these 2 and add a ramp down. So now every 4 times, this is going to go bzz, bzz. So that's kind of fun. That makes a 4-bar phrase all done on 1 bar with your 16th notes. Let's add a snare drum. At least a 4-bar. Well, it's fine. All right, so let's add this one to Okay, so now we only want these to happen every... Actually, let's do this one the first time. And then do this one every other time. And then let's have this one be a hit and make that one hit every 4 times. And we can also change the we can add a couple of things to this one. Let's see. These, let's do a ramp up. As far as I know, anytime that there's a component spark attached to a step, any component that you add to that step afterwards is still going to adhere to that component spark. I want to take this step . So that's how you make longer phrases using just 1 measure without losing the ability to input 16th notes. I hope this helps, and like and subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you next time.